Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and here we are in the DRC, ready, well, I don't think right away, I see some of our health isn't 100%, but soon to go back into the arena, and that's what I couldn't remember, it's called the Gauntlet, that's right. So we're about ready to head back into the arena. We'll give folks a little bit of a chance to join up with us, and then we'll get going. Yeah, break a leg. This is gonna be those that like the battles the best. This is the ideal episode for those folks that don't want to learn anything about the story. They just want to see us fight. Well, I think this is all fight, 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 is what it feels like to me.
We need to boost our factory output by 20%. There will be bonus shock treatments for all outstanding workers.
Well, while we're waiting, I'm going to start coming in here and just seeing where we refresh my memory about where we are. So kilowatts are good. Health is good for Elvis. We need a little extra health for Diggs. And then we need a little extra health for Bamati. Other than that, everything's good there. Now, if I did, for some reason, decide to bring in Jade, I would also want a little more health, ideally, there also. So, you know, I'm going to keep her in the background as a thought in case... Although, depending on... Now that we're getting... The time to have brought her in would have been with these lower first two levels we were facing. We'll see. Coming up, they're getting a little harder and robotic. So, all of a sudden, Bamati gets the edge at that point with her EMP skill. So... I don't think we'll be needing Jade, but it's nice to know she's in the back pocket, ready to come join us, ready to get in there. Skill decks look full and ready. In fact, let's just see. And I got full charges on everything for Elvis. And I could carry more miasma, but at the moment, well, I guess we'll keep it the way it is. And then Diggs, all your abilities are recharged. We even have Provoker if we feel like it, pumped up, immune to knockback. Seems like as we get to the tougher enemies that can do not knock back, it's good to keep that there. And finally, Bamati. We do have an Armor Eater on cooldown. But at least we have a backup Armor Eater on Elvis, and more importantly, as we slowly get closer and closer to... Now, I think the next ones may not quite be robots yet. They might not be empable, but I'm still probably going to keep Bamati in there, I think. I'm pretty sure. So we're looking good. Now let me just double check. What I need to double check is the backpack. Because I need at least 2 base level metapods. And I wouldn't mind, maybe what we'll do while I'm waiting for everybody, I'm going to run over to a store and pick up a few metapods. As far as anything else, we got a couple sappers, a lot of napalm, death cans, a couple knockbacks, super acid, super metapod, which can come in handy on the battlefield. We still got 3 super frags. We got energy if we might need it. Hey Patrick, how you doing? I'm just kind of going over our stock of goods here to kind of get ready and make sure we're ready for battle. What I may do is we can afford it, even though I kind of was maybe slowly saving up for another weapon. But at the moment, maybe since we can afford it, I go get a couple more med pods and maybe even a couple base frag grenades. Because there's times where that's all I need as opposed to the super frag, and I hate wasting a super frag. So I'm gonna go find a store since we'll get started in a minute anyway, and so people aren't going to be missing much if I just go do that right now before we head back into the arena. If I jumped into the arena right away, I think, and I would have been too. I think I would have been a little pissed myself so, to miss out on that, but I don't think anybody is gonna complain about getting in here and taking a look at picking up metapods and frag grenades. Yeah, top of the hour. So I'm running to the store. I have an errand to run. And then we're going to come back. We have an errand to run, guys. I think, but I don't recall for sure, that the store's this way. I guessed wrong. But I think we can get to it quick enough if I loop straight around. Sunday, Gladiator Day, yeah. I think in the US there used to be a show, I never really got into these kinds of shows, but there's a show called American Gladiator that used to be on, I don't even remember what day. So I feel like I'm kind of in that gladiator mode. Now, yeah, I don't think we need... Oh, you know what I should look at is maybe an AP refunding kind of a thing with him. Where's those freaking other stores? There's one straight ahead. Here we go. I think this is the one I was looking for.
Welcome to Rally Blood.
All right. Oh, that's right. You only have weapons. Well, we can look at the one that I want to buy. I got a couple here that would be nice to purchase. But right now, I think I need accessories more than I need those at the moment. So I think right behind us is the accessory shop inside here, if I recall. Yeah, I think this is the guy. Hey, Bowden.
Humans stink. Just saying.
Now I remember him. So I can afford a couple frag grenades just to have a few low levels to stick in there. So I don't have to waste a super frag grenade when I don't want to. I'm gonna bring, you know, I'll pick up a couple more. And might as well buy more, because obviously we're going to be doing multiple battles. And we can afford it. So what are we sitting at? We're sitting at 6? Yeah, that's what it looks like. We have 6. I'm going to use 2. That leaves us 4. It seems fine with that. I'm going to buy a couple more frag grenades. And I don't think I need, per se, a lot more of anything else, except maybe since I have a feeling we're going to be using more Miasma soon coming up, that I might as well grab a couple. We'll try to use perks where we can. Yeah, okay, 5 of those sounds good. Alright, let's get back to the battle and go see what we're going to face next. I think it was, I can't remember exactly. It was like the bandits that wear masks. So the harder of the bandits, the more difficult of the bandits, I do believe. Now, was it left or right that I gotta go? This was Vice. No, this is not. Oh, that's this guy. So that means Vice should be over this way as we head back. Am I remembering? It's either this way. That's Terminal 5. Do not want to go there. And it looks like I'm missing Vice on the way. I just can't remember my way around here very well. In fact, I'm totally lost. I don't know. I'll tell you what. Okay, now I'm not. I don't feel totally lost. I was close. Yeah, we were close. Yeah, the more difficult, you know. Showing my class. Well, I think they had a good armor on them, perhaps. So yeah, they were harder bandits, right? Let's get back in here. Oh, actually, before we get in, let's just get back to the party and the consumables and the backpack, and let's make sure we're 100% again. I do need the med pods. And Jade, I decided we're going to overlook, so I'm going to use 2 of them, even though it's not, you know, maximum. I just want to go in. I want to go in clean. How about that? We'll say it that way. I want to go in max health. And then Jade, well, if we end up using you, I'll quickly apply one to you. And let me just make sure, once again, all our kilowatts are good. Yes. And Jade, I don't remember. Yeah, everybody's kilowatts are good. And let me just that's the last thing I gotta check. We have a Miasma spawn, the Reaver, and I just gotta figure out, is it better at this point? Caster is indestructible for 2 turns. We may switch to this if we get to more difficult enemies at some point. Miasma Storm, there are barrels around. Miasma Blast might come in handy to lock people up for a while, but right now I'm sticking... Ooh, maybe I go with Mind Worm. Maybe, well, let's see what the other ones were over here. You know, how about we switch out to, that Reaver is nice distraction, but at the same time, I can get the same distraction with mind control. It does mean I have to get a lot closer to use it. That's the only drawback. Let's face it, mind control's more fun. So let's take out the modifying chip, reduces the cost. And let's change to mind control, the mind worm. Because I don't think these guys that we're facing right now are susceptible to it. And let's modify it. Okay, so it's not a free cast on this one. So we got to remember that also. But I think we haven't used mind worm in a while. So I'm cool with it. I'm up to it. And the only problem is it's up to 75 now. Whereas if I took that chip out, oh wait, no. Oh, it reduced it to 75. So I'm like 10 short of being able to use it. But we do have perks that could give me that 10, so I could use it multiple times in a battle potentially. So we'll have to think about that. The rage levels, the closest one is Bahmati. Diggs has used his up, but you know how fast he can gain his. And we're close to halfway on Elvis and Bahmati, just going in. So I think over the course of this many battles, we're going to be seeing rage. Oh wait, I want to go in. Oh, I guess I don't have to talk to them. I can just walk in now.
Let's get our battle home.
I guess we can just walk in now. Yeah, there we go. I was thinking I had to talk to him to let us by. All right. I hope we're ready to have fun. I hope we're up to the challenge. All right, all the fans throwing their bottles at us. And, you know, it didn't really help us being up high all that much. And looks like we forgot to pick something up from last battle. So let's just make sure we pick up all the plastic due to us. Looks like that's the only one we missed. And let's kind of get a bearing for and refresh our memories on where the barrels are that we might be able to shoot. There's a whole mess of them over on this side of the map. There's a whole bunch over here. Now, do I save those up for a future wave when the enemies get even harder? Or do I position ourselves to use them now? There's a good question for you. And I got some more barrels back here, so I'm just trying to get a sense over in these two corners. Aha. Never picked these up either. There's the two corners right now. This corner. So all of the corners. Let's check the other corner. So if I have to pull back or retreat, I kind of have an idea that if I pull back to 3 out of the 4 corners so far, you know, if we're having it, if they're taking it to us, I can potentially pull back to these corners. Yeah, it looks like all of them right now have barrels that we can use defensively. So maybe that's kind of how we play it if they try coming towards us. So with that in mind, This one, no, let's face it, they all have flanking positions depending on how they approach us. So the high ground is not necessarily the best spot to hide in. So I think what we'll do is just kind of stand over here, and then based on where they enter the fray, we'll make that determination if we want to go up or not. How about that? Because we don't know where they're going to enter.
We dredge these guys up from the bottom of the Black Lake. Give a hand or a tentacle for the Miasma Chronicles.
And here we go.
Are you ready?
Let's go find out how many are. So we got. Oh, this is just a Mugger Blaster. So this is not the hardest of them. Oh, a triplet. I don't even know what a freaking triplet does. There's 2 triplets. Does that mean... Let's see. They overwatch and they have a high crit chance. Aha! That's what triplets do. So I probably do not want to go high to this easily flanked cover up here. But I do see a benefit of potentially moving back to hide on them. Now I could also see Bahmati moving forward and mind-worming one of them right off the bat. Oh, wait. They're immune to mind-worm. Immune to mind-worm. So it looks like I may have picked the wrong perk. Whoops. I may have picked the wrong perk for this battle. Let's check the blaster. Okay, so we got mind worms usable over here, but those other 2 are not immune to mind worm. Excuse me, I'm speaking quite well. Are immune to mind worm. And the muggers, they just steal stuff from us. They don't hurt us as bad. They're kind of fast, although they use up our stolen items, so I don't like the idea of that. The blasters are pretty far away. It's only Emp that there's no good for them. The blasters. And these may be the blasters that have... Yeah, does that look like more of a shotgun or an assault rifle? It's hard to tell, and my memory, well, we don't have to say anything there. Yeah, they are immune to mindworm. So my thought was opening there, but I could have Bahmati just as easily then say a move right here to mindworm this blaster to work on things on this side of the map. And then I could easily then have the rest of us work on these triplets. And one of the probably best opening moves I can use on the triplets is, there's well, guess why they're known as triplets. Guess. I figured that one out pretty quick. They were not called the doublets, they were the triplets. Yeah, those are shotguns. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why they're called blasters. So I'm thinking I'm gonna mind control that blaster. I'm still thinking of dashing Diggs over here. I can shoot 2 of them instead of all 3. He'll be in good cover from this direction. Everybody else is far enough away, I'm not going to worry about him. And at least get an initial blast on the triplets over here. Maybe what I can do is see what Elvis can try doing first. I could open, I could open with a barrel in between the 2 triplets. And if I really, really wanted to go heavy with the miasma. So, there's that. I'm kind of thinking maybe we, let's just go see how far, if I wanted to use the barrels, is Elvis close enough? So yeah, I can create barrels without even moving. There's a good question. The thing is, though, I have to put the barrel far enough away so the shotgun blast, so the width of the barrel, I think, though, if Diggs was here, behind the forklift, I think if I put a barrel here, That would probably kill 2 of them with the barrel, along with the thing. And I think well, let's put it this way. I hope Diggs would be far enough away. Hey, Gleaser, welcome. We've started the first battle, but we have not taken a shot yet. So you made it just in time for the fun. Someone overloaded you, so you're a bit slower than normal. Well, you have a big backpack on your back or something? I'm not familiar with the terminology, but, you know, there's my visual. Let's see, Elvis. I would think these 2 triplets, that's easily within the barrel range, wouldn't you think? Or I could always play it safer here, because it's the same, practically the same distance from where I'm planning to put Diggs. So what I'm going to do is let's check Diggs. Make sure he can do the run that I want. We do have the sprint and shoot. Yeah, I had the same question with his choice of words. So if I take the shotgun, let's switch over to the gun. And if I say I wanted to go here, well, what I'd have to do, it doesn't give me a chance, or it doesn't tell me here what the shot would be because it's dashing and it thinks I wouldn't be able to use it. So let's see if I choose the sprint and shoot. It does give me the shot choices. And I do have the 2 shot choices that I would like as long as I stand behind this thing. It looks like it makes it possible to pick both of them up. Yeah, not there, but I do there. So this is the plan. I'm going to sprint and shoot here. I'm just going to do it with good old Diggs. And then I'll place the barrel out there. And we'll have a big opening explosion and hopefully take out 2 of the triplets and make the other brother a singlet. Let's hope that's what we can do. All right, and now let's get back to Elvis so he can do his magic. I don't have to worry about it all. This let's choose number 9 skill. Let's get back over here. And let's place the barrel right there. I wish when you created a barrel, it also then kind of gave you the circumference of what would happen when it blows up. But you kind of don't get that until you actually shoot. But I'm going to put it here to make sure, absolutely sure, we get both triplets. I think this is AP refunding, so I still have the ability of Elvis to help us elsewhere. So there, the Miasma has performed that trick. Elvis still has both his skills, except Diggs is, it's now his time to shine. So it does not up the, it does not look like it ups the crit. In fact, I'm not getting the readings on crit that we normally would get. Don't you think that's a little odd? Well, I think I don't really care. Anyway. Well, I think it must be 100% crit because that bar makes it look like that's 150, and that's what my crit does. And the barrel hopefully will make up the difference. So let's give her a go. Yeah, because I've moved. Why am I not just pressing the button? Yes, it worked just the way we drew it up. Isn't that wonderful? I was a little worried that the game kind of stuttered a bit because it had a lot going on right there that it was computing, so it wasn't the smoothest transaction that we've ever negotiated with Diggs. But I'll tell you, it was a successful one. And Diggs, unfortunately, got no crit kills on that one. The barrel is the one that got the kills, so Diggs is done. Fortunately, he's in good cover against a triplet. So that means we have others to get moving. And dealing. Bamati, you're the one I want to do next. I'm thinking, Bamati, I want to move you right here. And I would like to do a little mind worm so we can get this guy running back into the midst of his other pals. And that's what I'm thinking. That was a bloody, well, it was a bloody start. I wouldn't call it disgusting at all. We'll call it a gloriously bloody start. How about that? Yeah, we definitely want to go closer. I guess I should go here just to make sure, because it really is a, you're right, it really is a short range perk, this mind thing. So let's, yeah, range is 10. Oh, okay. Well, it still is a gloriously short-range perk, and I think coming here, based on where all the other enemies are way back there, we're still fine. So I'm going to move here. And I think we're going to be good with this one. Let's find out and make sure. Oh, no! Bamati. It really is short. Oh man, 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. So the range is like maybe 10 tiles all the way across, but it's not 10 tiles away from us. So you know, that kind of sucks. So I do have a silent ice gun. It won't be a great shot if I use it. I also have you, Elvis. Let's get back to you now. Let's get back to you. Now, we have the assault rifle. It's a pretty good chance to hit. Yeah, that's not 10. So it's confusing, and I knew it. It's a short range, but doggone it. Oh, Avatar, I missed you coming in. Sorry about that. I fortunately looked up and scrolled up along the conversation, and I see you now. So welcome to the stream. Welcome. And I'm having a good day because I'm actually experiencing summer now. The days of 65-degree Fahrenheit or 18-degree, the way most of you would know, are over. We're sitting in the 80 to 85 range Fahrenheit, 26 to 29 for all our European friends. So it is finally what I call summer. Yeah, but I thought, oh, I see what you say. I should have chosen it and checked. Yeah, I should have checked it standing where I was to know for sure. There you go. Well, now I'm wonderfully flanked, and if I bring Elvis over, let's switch to the sniper weapon, so that way a shotgun shot from a blaster isn't necessarily going to cause problems. So there's several things we could look at doing. Oh, I definitely was not complaining about those cooler temperatures. Life is easier. I was just a happy camper wearing my sweatshirt. Now I'm in shorts and t-shirt. The cats aren't sleeping on the furniture, on the quilts or the furniture anymore. They're on the hard floors trying to stay cool. So, but it's not overly hot. It's not like when I lived an hour from Palm Springs. I even looked earlier today to compare. Every now and then I do from where I used to live. This week, over the same time span, Palm Springs will be topping out at 111 degrees, which converts to, I think, at around 44 degrees. So, no, I am not any kind of hot like that. In fact, where I used to live, specifically an hour away from Palm Springs, they're topping at 102 or 39. So, yeah, the summer I'm experiencing here, at 26 to 29 or 80 to 85, is glorious as far as warm weather goes. So Elvis, let me switch your gun. Sorry. I guess I'm making small talk like it's to strangers or something, and and what do you do when you chat with strangers? You talk about the weather. So 92, I'm feeling comfortable with 84 just because we're in full cover, and I think that's a good idea. Yeah, the animals like the sun, although the cats, let's put it this way, they like the early morning sun in the windows, but not the midday sun. Let's see. I'm thinking of doing the long range shot. I can take off his armor. And then Bahmati, I just might not shoot Bahmati because she's not going to kill the guy, and I'm going to maybe move her back into different cover, so at least versus this shotgun, we're spread out. That's kind of the way I'm thinking of dealing with this first shot. Because we're not killing him. Let's face it, we're not killing him. The only other problem with this plan is if I take away his armor, he's not going to last as long if we end up mind controlling him, but you know, oh well. It's more of a distraction and delay for these other guys over there anyway. Now the thing is, I just at least need you to hit so he can take off. Or should I just shoot him normal? What do you think? Should I just take a normal shot? But I can't guarantee he's going to rush us to get close enough for mind control. So yeah, I better play it safe just in case. He'll still be useful without his armor. And let's take a shot. And there we go. He got his cute little damn you in there. So, Bahmati, it looks like we won't be moving you. Yeah, I guess I could have Overwatched too, but I think I will now pull Bahmati back because she can't kill anyway. Oh wait, she does have Overwatch. We gave her Overwatch. But I don't like the idea of her being flanked more than I don't like, you know what I mean? I think I want her pulled back. In fact, I'm going to pull her back this far so that his shotgun can't pick, so he's not able to get a line between the two of us easily. So I'm going to move Bahmati here. I would have, Overwatch would have been fine if I didn't have to move also. Now let's see what kind of a shot this guy's going to take. Because okay, he's Overwatching. Kind of locks down Diggs a little bit. We got more blasters moving towards us. I'm more concerned about what this blaster's going to do. Because I hope I can mind control him, because then... Come on, Mugger. Oh no, hoping he was going to go with the other blasters. So he's going to try and get a shotgun shot. And he still did. But he only got one of us. So, let's see if you're close enough. No, he's not. It says right there, he's not close enough. I think this is a close enough move for Bahmati to take him over, because then I'm thinking if we can mind control, let's just double check. Oh, see, I can't even check. Look at that, I can't even check. Oh yeah, okay, it does let me check. Yeah, it wasn't highlighted, so I was worried it wouldn't let me check. So 1, 2, 3. So I gotta be within at least 3, because he's gonna be at an angle. So that will let us know. So Bahmati, you can make it this far. 1, 2. Or if I move here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, okay, we can do it. So if this is 4, the range of 4. Let me just check it one more time just to make sure. So 1, 2, yeah, so if I come out here standing in the open, we should be able to do it. Elvis could take care of the mugger that gets us a flank. The blaster can go against the other two blasters. The problem is they're probably going to shoot at Bahmati again. Yet again. And we'll see if there's a way to pull Diggs back a little bit. Because that Overwatch going against him has some things blocking it, so he might even be able to pull Diggs back to help out a little bit, or maybe be ready for a shot against that guy. So we'll see. Bamati, take your move. I'm not guaranteed that this shot, because it would go, well, no, I could come here too. At least there's cover from the other direction. Yeah, that's obviously still the same crappy cover against the blasters. So I can go 1, 2, 3. The square of 3 would still pick him up. Right? I think that works the way I'm reading it. So the square it's a 3 square thing on either straight direction, and the T that we stand in is 4. So I could come here, because that's 4 away, and we'd reach him, or I could come here and he's 1, 2, 3 in a square. Once again. Yeah, the square of 3 would extend that far to pick him up. So I'm going to at least have some cover in a direction. Yeah, so if she stays, yeah, right here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Good call. You know, look it. That's why I have Nightmare as my helper. He's able to always point out. Sometime, you know. Now I'm not Captain Obvious. I'm Captain Miss the Obvious is what I am. Captain Overlook the Obvious is who I am. Let's move right here, Bamati, and we should be able to do what we wanted to do all along. Yeah, we got him.
Your mind is Bamati's mind.
And I was going to say, look at that blaster. It makes it look like we got back his armor. Doesn't it now? So I can move him here. He'll at least get a shot on these guys and start wearing these other 2 blasters down. If we're lucky for a turn, he delays them. And then, yeah, and it makes Bamati safer from another attack if these blasters... It won't distract the blasters from killing their friend. There we go. Now, one of them got crit. How about that? It would have been nice if we could have stripped some armor. I'm thinking, Elvis, we come over and just get rid of the mugger. I think if we switch to our other weapon, you should have a pretty good shot. Oh, well, maybe not. I would prefer a better shot. Oh, we get 93 from here. It just keeps us standing in the open, and it's the same problem of maybe distracting them. So I'm actually going for the 76%, and is oh, that's showing me a line to a barrel. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a line to that singlet guy, the former triplet. So I'm going to go with the 76% shot to take out the mugger. Got to play the odds sometimes, I think. Oh, so much for playing the odds. You know, I had to throw in that last comment now, didn't I? I just had to throw in that last comment. And I can't dash. So Elvis is about to get mugged. I could run the Overwatch and hope we get a miss. And unfortunately, he'd probably get a crit us if I did this silly move. Oh man. Would the assault weapon even be able to reach over there? Absolutely not. So I can get Diggs out of trouble by moving back this way and coming up high. Problem is, without his sprint and shoot, we got a problem. However, and we can't quite reach him with the knockdown, is what this is seeming to say. He's out of range. So I think I just pull the Diggs back, because we're going to need help back here, and we're going to have to allow the other guy time to move towards us then, I guess. And by moving him back one more turn, we're going to have ourselves recharged here. I just can't I can't make up for the shot that we missed, unfortunately. Cannot make up for the shot that we missed. And the mugger is going to mug, unfortunately. Hopefully, yeah, so I'm going to bring Diggs up high. I've decided, because we got some full cover up high. If I bring him up here. Oh, sorry, I'm not sprinting and shooting, so let's go back to regular movement. You can get up here. It is good full cover. Well, not against the mugger, but the mugger's going to run up to us and mug us anyway if he chooses you, Diggs. So let's just get out of line of sight from that guy at a distance and make him move to shoot us. Elvis is going to be prone to a shot, because I doubt, but there's not going to be much cover this guy can move to and shoot, so we're going to hope. We're going to hope. We're going to hope. Oh, and we got a crit. Well, if I knew his weapon hit like that and only did 30. Oh, it's normally 70 on a crit. So I could have run the Overwatch. That 4 armor is massive. And we got a nice deflect shot on Elvis. This guy's taking the shots I was hoping he would take. And he's still going to be able to come in and blast them again. The other mugger's coming closer. And this mugger's going to mug. Oh no. He took a shot. Oh, you know, I'm fine with all that. I thought we were going to lose something that he was going to use. So Elvis deflected. I didn't see the animation. Yeah, it did hit him. He took damage from it. I love that passive perk. It has saved us so many times. It has saved us so many times. It's okay. Let's start thinking about what we have ahead of us. What we have ahead of us is a number of enemies that just need to be dealt with. Diggs, I can't bring you down. It's potentially flankable cover by that guy in a distance. But right now we're out of range anyway. We're gonna just move up and take care of our 2 muggers, because the turn after that we're gonna have to worry about these blasters that are sitting back in cover. So this is what we're gonna do. In fact, I wonder if they're in enough of a position. I don't think my shotgun blast reaches that far. In fact, let's find out. No, I don't want to do this, Diggs. I want to show... Oh, I don't have the shotgun chosen, that's why. And let's just see how far it reaches straight out, because I may be able to use your one shot if it's the shotgun. So it comes out straight from you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we got what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would say they're well within the range. So if I bring you right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think a shotgun makes sense right here. So let's get back to movement. And I just don't think I can sprint and shoot on multiple levels. That's the drawback to this potential plan. I would have to run to here, and then I could sprint and shoot, because in single move here, yeah, I'd have to come down this way, and then I could pull. I should be able to do the sprint and shoot. That's what I'm thinking. Let's test that little bit of a theory. If it doesn't work, then we're still going to take care of him. It'll just take 2 of us instead of 1 of us. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should still work. If my counting skills are above the kindergarten level, this should still work. Oh, I don't want to tackle. Oh, so it doesn't let me do it. Is that what they're telling me? Oh, it's still on cooldown. Uh-oh. It's still on cooldown. Well, so much for misreading that. Let's go back to our other weapon. I doubt I have an angle now for my shot. I could have run right up here to do it. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Nobody's in range. So, without noticing that Sprint and Shoot hadn't returned from cooldown, not paying close attention, let's check our backpack. Nothing like forcing your hand, right? Nothing like forcing your hand. Now this only does 50. And what I'm thinking is maybe I just spend a cheap little lock him in place. His weapon doesn't do a lot of damage against our armor. Yeah, the question is I don't know if that would draw this guy too, since we're out of sight. You know what I'm saying? I just don't know. So I'm thinking of sending a seedling over here. Because none of these do enough base damage right away. I mean, it would over time, etc., etc. So I'm going to send out a little sapling cedar right here. Tie him up that way. And then we'll be able to finish him off. Okay, Balmati, I'm going over to Elvis right now. Because Elvis needs to ensure that he gets closer this time. Since he's proved to me that he can miss an easy shot. So if I moved you here, we got the 100% on the mugger. We're out of the eyesight of the blasters, and this is the way we're going to play this one. Now that sapling better grab him at the end of our turn, is all I'm saying. That better be the way the sapling works.
One and done.
All right, and I think I may just so Balmati cannot in one turn get within range of these guys. So since Balmati has the ability to overwatch, and these guys are going to be, well, one of them will be distracted by the blaster that's over there now. You know what I'm going to do? Keep Balmati right there. I'm not going to have her do anything. Because doesn't she have temperance? She has passive skill of temperance. So if I do nothing, she will gain back some kilowatts. And that would work just fine for me if she gained back some kilowatts. Hey, Alphabet Soup! I don't know what to call you because I don't even know how to begin to pronounce that jumble of letters. So, welcome aboard. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. All right. So I think I'm just gonna not do anything with Balmati and take the temperance. This is one of those rare times I get to take the temperance. And let's take his shotgun. He's not doing massive damage to these guys. It's a shame he doesn't have a better perk to like strip armor or something. I guess I could try someone to do that first, but he's helping. He's helping distract them while we deal with other things. Oh, he got double crits for us this time too. So these guys are getting into the realm of kill ability coming up. So Bamati, I am not gonna make you move. We are gonna skip your turn, then we're gonna hope the sapling does its thing before that other mugger gets a chance to move. That's what we're gonna count on.
Staying right here.
Okay, she got her temperance. And it looks like he's doing his thing, locking him in place. He may have a shot, but we're in good cover against that shot. Now this guy, yeah, unfortunately by that bonehead move, it made Elvis a target, and the blaster's given up. He's gonna hurt us. Because he knew his other friend would kill the other blaster. Oh, they're ignoring the other blaster now. Oh, crap. Okay, double move, double move. Well, guess what they've done? And guess who we have? He took our hit for the team, Diggs did. But you know, I think you all know what I'm thinking right now. And it's not called, this new gun is not called the Negotiator, but we are going to do some negotiating right now. Because these guys have made negotiating a possibility with how they've moved. So look at this. Sprint and shoot, which I thought it showed 2 turns to cool down, is all of a sudden available. So I guess, you know what I think? I almost feel like, because 2 turns did not pass, that's what I thought it said, 2-turn cooldown. You know what I think? And now the thing is, by moving here, I don't think we pick up that one blaster. So I'm almost thinking if I move here, we have a chance, although he's considered in cover, we have a chance to negotiate with all of these folks. I would probably have to move Elvis, and I think this is an appropriate time just because it has a short cooldown. So I can get right where I want to with my shotgun. Elvis, yeah, Elvis most definitely will probably have to move because it's already saying right there I can't pick up that other blaster. Well, Elvis will be able to move to maybe do something about that other blaster. Oh, and this blaster is back! So Bamati's going to be called upon for that. So that's why they ignored him. I forgot, it's only 2 turns. I lost track of the turns. The thing is, if I come here, I think the other guy was here, and that was 7. I think, yeah, he's just out of the range. So I have a wide enough cone to pick up these folks here. And we'll probably have a really good chance of taking out that blaster. And then I need to move Elvis. Let's get Elvis moved first. And I can easily move Elvis here. And I have no problem doing that against that blaster. And Elvis's armor eater will be back shortly, but you know. Now before I do that, let's make sure Bamati can get close enough to kill the other guy, because right now she's out of range. So we kind of need to know. Okay, good. Oh, but it's not a kill shot. Her base is 80, so even if I took off with an armor eater, she's not killing the guy. Ooh, baby, baby, baby. And that would require me to be standing in the open in order to do it. So his shotgun blast would be able to come back at us. So maybe Elvis, we leave this single lone blaster over here. Elvis, can you get a move against this guy? And we can, but I wouldn't want to do it with Bamati standing next to us, and it's a crappy shot anyway. So I think we just split up and... Yeah, but Elvis has a crap shot. So, I mean, I could just move Elvis, and all I'd have to do is throw a single frag grenade, and then she could kill it. The sniper has to be reloaded. And I would hate to spend the turn to reload to see if we have a shot. Because I think right now the thing is in the way. So I'm not wanting to spend a movement to check that out because otherwise we're not able to do anything. So I think I gotta play the safe move, say move here and throw a frag grenade. I think our throw range would allow us to do that. In fact, I'm gonna move here. So what if the blaster can see us? I'm in full cover. Although all he has to do is take a step and we lose our full cover, but then all he has to do is step around anywhere here. So we're gonna get hit. Elvis is gonna get hit no matter what, but a single target with these blasters is not a bad thing. So I'm gonna move Elvis here, and we're gonna throw a grenade, and that way Balmati can do the kill. Then I think she'll be far enough away, I'm counting on it, so that a shotgun shot at Elvis also doesn't reach her. I don't think their shotguns shoot as far. That's what I'm, let's just say that's what I'm counting on. So maybe I can throw far enough here, but then the same thing, but he'll be standing farther away. But will my thing reach? I got to make sure the frag grenade reaches. So let's come here. And let's take our frag. Because that's all we need is a simple frag, and oh, I'm glad I moved here instead of one pace away. Let's do the little frag.
You're gonna dig this, dipshit! God.
That does what we needed, so Balmati can finish the job. Let's get back to Balmati. Finish her job. We're gonna come here. And yes, we do have the ammo. Alright, that blaster's gone. Yeah, remember her name. And did we get a crit kill? Oh, thank goodness, Balmati, because I am interested in moving you. Well, you know what I'm going to do initially, because we have this guy back here that's going to be coming up on us. Or trying to come up on us. Yeah, he's really far back, though. But I still, in case he can move and shoot, I'm going to pull us back into cover against him right here. Well, right here. No, the reason I'm doing that is in case his shotgun, if he goes for Elvis, can't reach us both. Playing it safe.
Ugly, bloody, wretched fiend!
Now we got Diggs, and it's Diggs' time to shine. Let's rotate around. Elvis will not be in range. Well, you know, since I don't have to use up the running gun now, that's for sure, I can just stand right here and take the shot, since there's no way I was going to reach the blaster anyway. He was just too far back. So we will save that perk, because I don't need it for just who we're going to shoot here. And oh, I love 70% shots, don't you? I sure do. And yeah, the poor seedling did his job. And we got a little rage. We got a little rage pickup, so now we're at 60. And unfortunately, well, let's do this. I don't know if it's going to be a great shot based on our range. Well, let's find out. Okay, that's a good enough shot in my book. And Diggs, if anybody, has the armor to stand up to a shot out in the open, so in fact, he's gonna get a shot out in the open. But this guy has not been able to get through his armor. Even with crit hit, it hasn't been a disaster. But they're picking on him purely because he's standing in the open. So this blaster is gonna be gone. In fact, we're going to get Diggs right here to help make him be gone and get him out of the line of sight of that other guy, because he's starting to get annoyed with that other guy shooting at him. And I'm hoping between these two shots that we have coming up, it's going to be basically 60 on this one, and that's halfway of what we need. Okay, that's way more than halfway, so that means for sure Elvis can finish him off. And let's just see if he can do it from where he is. No, we're going to move Elvis to make that a sure shot. I've had enough misses for today. And Elvis, if you come right here. Well, you know what? You're coming here. That other guy's not going to be able to get an angle on you. I don't mind that you two are standing next to each other. So be it. Just for the 100% shot. Alright, blasters are off the field. Now it's Bahmati's turn. And I very well could just leave her there to pick up Temperance once again and slowly start recovering some of her kilowatts that we used up. And since she's in cover against that long distance shot from that guy, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, he double moved. So now we need to start figuring out a way to get either entice him towards us or entice him towards that barrel. So I'm wondering if Bahmati moves to high cover here and I just have her reload. It's going to be a hard shot for this guy. Will it make him run towards a potential barrel coming up and we can hurt him that way? That's what I'm going to hope for. And then I'll work on getting our other two in position also to help us out. So let's come here and reload. It's full cover.
Need to reload.
All right, Elvis. You know what I could have stayed there and reloaded. I should have probably used that special skill to help build back some of Elvis's kilowatts also. I could have done that instead. I'm thinking, Elvis, maybe what we do with you is bring you here and reload your sniper weapon. That way you are also in full cover. All right, let's reload. We're gonna get this triplet. He's feeling kind of lonely as a triplet. Oh, I didn't switch. I thought I did. I was hitting keys blindly without looking at what was going on. There. Now we're reloaded. And I probably at this point, since I know I have sprint and shoot, since I know that's available, we're just pulling everybody into full cover at the moment. That's my immediate plan. And then we'll reload the shotgun just because we can. And there we go. Has the flow of the game been doing okay? Getting any jerkiness? Because every now and then I've gotten a couple brief messages about you know, the bit rate and whatnot. So let me know, chime in if the broadcast is a little jumpy. I appreciate learning that information. And we have a nearby barrel, but I do not believe it explodes. Well, so let's just get a sense of its explosive range and start with Bahmati. Every now and then it's buffering. Okay. Hiccup here now, but it's not. Is it too drastic? Hopefully it's not too drastic. Because when I look at I have my little phone playing to the side too, and when I look down there, I'm not catching it on my phone, so I'm sure it's out there. Hopefully they're real brief, and it's not too bad. Balmati, let's just see if you can shoot the barrel. Oh, guess what? You're out of range of the barrel. So we're just gonna try and flank this guy. That is our #1 goal right now. And I consider that to be a nice flank.
You goddamn son of a bitch!
Okay. That's Elvis can come up here, and if he didn't have the armor, for sure kill him in one shot. That also means let's have Diggs go first, because all he has to do is a little damage. Then I have 100% kill from Elvis right here. So I just need Diggs to do any kind of damage. We'll run him forward with his shotgun and apply any kind of damage, and maybe he'll kill on his own anyway. We're just going to get Diggs as close as we can. Yeah, we're not going to get any better than 65 because he's in that cover. So we'll just come right here. See if we can get lucky with a little hit. Well, do I want to put it all on a hit that's not a great chance for a hit? Because if Elvis does it, he's not going to get the kill because of the armor. And his crit chance is like, 5-10%. So is this just a time where I'll tell you what. It'll recharge, and in an early battle, what are the odds that we're going to need to tackle somebody, right? What are the odds? We can tackle the guy and then kill him. And not worry about taking hurt. It's only a 3-turn cooldown. Oh, the tackle itself will kill him. Well, Elvis, you also have that one glove charge. Of course, then the next battle will be against somebody where I need to use that glove charge for the EMP use of it. So we're just going to knock him down. It's a short cooldown. And we just won. Ah, have we had a super napalm before? I don't know if we've had a super napalm before. That's pretty cool. 500p. I think what we got to do is leave the arena. I can't move right into the next wave because we've got some healing to do. So we'll leave the arena and then come back for the next round. So it's kind of nice that we do have a chance in between rounds to make ourselves a little better, recharge our abilities just a little bit, and get ready for the next phase of the fight. So we've made it through 3 of the 5 so far. We've made it through 3 of the 5 battles so far. How fun. Now let's go look at our party right now and see what we got to do to fix them up. Elvis, you got yourself some full strength. You do not have yourself some full kilowatts. We're getting your rage up too, where that's going to start helping us. Yeah, it's kind of nice that we get this little catch your breath, reset up. We got to use the barrels, so we need to apply power to, or kilowatts to Elvis. That's one thing we got to do. All right, we're at 85. I got to look at his abilities, make sure that allows me to use whatever we need. So Elvis, this one uses, oh yeah, we got to charge up a little extra in the kilowatts if I want to be able to throw another barrel. And 90 or 100, and I think I'm sitting right below 100. I could call a grabber the way we're sitting right now. Oh, I can't even call, I'm short, I'm even short for a grabber. So the problem is we need to go in fighting, so I kind of got to waste one of our power things here just to get him back up to 100%. Now, Balmati, you're sitting at 85 because we did have you pick up a little extra kilowatts. So I think that covers at least one use of yours at 75. So Bahmati is at least good enough in her kilowatts. So I don't need to give her any more. So I am going to spend the one over here on Elvis, so just so I have the barrel available. And if we're going against robots, they also have susceptibility. Question is, do I want to have to worry about getting that close to them again? Because it's not like we get a chance to just sneak up on them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, I kind of lost the preview. So I guess I should have waited a little longer. I haven't. Yeah, but it's got to be like, we got to be moving on to robots now. We got to be moving on to something like that. And so this, I'm kind of realizing, is too. When we can't ambush and set it up in an ambush, like on a regular mission storyline where we're the one wandering around in the arena, it's a hard one to use because you got to get up so close, and that's easier said than done. So therefore, I'm going to back out of here and pick a different perk that might help us more, and perhaps making us indestructible for 2 turns would not be a bad replacement. Electro Chainer doesn't really do a lot of extra damage, and if we're starting robots, you know, well, is there an EMP possibility with this skill? Do we have an EMP chip? Let's find out. Now, we got an Electromag 1.0. It's expensive to use. But that only makes it a little bit more expensive to use. So it costs 70. Which sounds kind of nice. So I'm thinking this. I think it's just a 1-turn EMP to buy us a moment to get readjusted or reset or whatever it is we might need. Or it stuns them enough so others can safely move in close to shoot at them. Yada, yada, yada. So let's just look at other opportunities. Since I sense some doubt here. I mean, moving them into a barrel. Moving somebody, Miasma storming somebody into a barrel. It's a cheap perk. And since there are a lot of barrels around, but they don't necessarily get that close to barrels. This one we know is powerful. It only lasts 1 turn, though. So maybe keeping ourselves protected for a couple turns, if we get in trouble, isn't a bad call either. And that means Bahmati, the caster herself, would be the one that it applies to. So we're going to go defensive on this one. That's what I'm thinking. I'm kind of leaning towards the endoskeleton now. And I gotta go back. Sorry about this, guys. I gotta go back and put the other one in here to take the chip from it. And now get rid of this, because I'm not going to want that other version. We're going to do that. I'm going to try the endoskeleton. We haven't used that. We're going to turn Bahmati into Medusa, apparently, according to this graphic for the endoskeleton. And we're going to make it cheap, so she can do it more than once with her kilowatts, I think. Let's see what she's currently at. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, so she's currently, Bahmati, at 105 on her kilowatts, and this one costs 60. So I almost am to the point where we could use it twice in an episode or a mission. So So the question is, do I waste another kilowatt to get her full strength? Let's go back in here. I hate the fact, you know, oh man, it'd be nice to know if on the first turn these two could just stay where they are and not move, and then they'd have the kilowatts we needed for future actions. But the question is, will I have that luxury depending on where they come from? In this last time around, I needed to move right away, so I unfortunately am wasting a little plastic. But plastic is not our biggest issue like it was early game. So guess what? I'm playing it safe. I'm playing it like this. And then the rest of the party should be all set with what we have to do. Rage is 60. Rage is 70. I need a Metapod on 1, 2. I probably won't do Bahmati, but I think Elvis needs some. Oh, no, he doesn't. How did he gain full health? I could have sworn he got hit somewhere along the line. So we need one Metapod on Diggs. Bahmati's close enough where it would really be silly to use one. Yeah, for 4 health. Okay, we are ready to go. We are ready to go. Let's get back in there. Yeah, but I thought that too, the single turn of Temperance, or even using her special skill. But this if you take this last turn, this last match that we're up against, we couldn't afford that one turn at the very beginning. Everybody had to get moving, even though Bahmati, I messed up with her a little bit. Everybody had to move and do something. So I can't count on Temperance that first turn. I will try to remember during the middle of the battle, like I did a couple times, to keep using Temperance, because it can make a difference when we're at the refill level. But I get your point, Nightmare. But I would do it if I knew I could count on a turn where I didn't have to do something else. Usually in the course of these battles, there's a point where there is a turn or a series of turns where you can get away with Temperance, as we've learned. I just don't think I can count. Doing what you want means I have to be able to count on not having to have them come in against us and be too nearby. All right, so we have a quick moment to pick up all the goods. So we got a knocker. Oh, 2 knockers. So those buff guys had knockers. Now, does anyone over here drop anything? So the triplets are kind of a waste and worthless. They didn't drop much, did they? Nope. So once again, we got to wonder, where do we want to set up today? Where do we want to set up this time? I kind of like the idea of these islands to be able to run around, not necessarily go on top of, but they provide nice line of sight blockings when we start kind of near one of these structures. So maybe we try starting over in this corner this time. We got a barrel that way. We have barrels in our corner proper if we have to pull back. So I'm kind of thinking, let's kind of start right here and see where they spawn and set up from there. We're going to give this strategy a go. Let's see what this wave is going to be all about. Holy smokes, the trees! Yikers! I gotta remember next time. To check the preview before we leave. I was thinking for sure it had to be the bots. You know, we're in the DRC, for goodness sakes. So we got saplings here. We got green fingers is the big threat. So these guys have a long way they have to come towards us. And they're all there's gonna be an army of saplings. So Diggs, be ready. Be prepared. There's gonna be a lot coming towards us. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Now I want to go back out and get the shrinker. Now we do have a barrel that'll help a little bit. We do have a grabber to help keep us getting healed. And we have a shotgun to help protect against the saplings. And we can use this time with the saplings if I have to. We're going to have Diggs make a lot of noise. Yeah, I know I didn't stay there long enough, didn't I? Oh, baby. I kind of blew it on that one to not take the preview first. Let's see. Let us see. So there's a sapling fairly nearby. No saplings are going to reach us right away. And I don't necessarily want to run any closer to them than I have to. Let them come to us. So guess what? We would have had time for temperance on this one. Doggone it. But I didn't have the temperance time last time, so oh well. It is what it is. Let's cover is really not that important on this one, is it now? And what does the green fingers do? I think it better not call other trees, or we're in a heap of trouble. We could be in a heap of trouble. This is now where I want Jade and her fire shot. Well, we have lots of napalm. We do have lots of napalm, and we'll try to put it to good use. We'll try to put it to good use. So I'm going to keep us on the ground, so hopefully the saplings run towards us. We're just going to bring you over here, Elvis. We're going to kind of stay near each other with the saplings coming at us. I see I can hover on the name. I can't hover on the thing itself. It's kind of awkward. Let's see if this angle... See, because they're actually so far away, I cannot scroll over close enough to them. Oh, yeah, unless I go off the screen. I cannot scroll far enough over towards them. And I see the green finger. Oh, he's like a person. There's the green fingers. I don't know that I've ever faced one of him. He's immune to fire, acid, mindworm, and rooting. He throws sapling cedars, and he can heal, and he can shoot acid. Ah, I've never faced a green fingers yet we get to face one now. Wow. Okay. Immune to fire, so exploding the barrels doesn't hurt him a whole heck of a lot. He's immune to a lot of stuff. And our armor eaters, we almost got to save our armor eaters for him. Is he immune to acid too? Yes. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. He's nasty to have around. He is very nasty to have around. I have a feeling we're going to be using our own grabber to help us. And it's not like he's so far away. It's not like I have to take a lot of cover. So let's get Diggs forward. Right there. Oh, this is gonna be horrid. I hate the trees. I despise the trees. You all know that. I think I will bring you up here, Bamati, not Diggs. And we'll just move you up here. And I want to get a sense Okay, so this covers a pretty good area, and right now we're not in that area, so I at least have an idea if we get a mob of saplings in there, we have another alternative besides digs against that. Although I probably want to use digs. I'm glad we have self-shield, because I have a feeling I could move you out into their midst, Bahamati, have them wail away at you and distract them with that perk, and I can apply it twice. Although there might be a turn in between where it wouldn't be available and you would die. But I can apply it twice. So there's that. Let's just do an Overwatch for starters. That is one narrow bit of Overwatch. We'll just randomly put it out. Elvis, we're going to put out your Overwatch. I think we'll do it with the sniper weapon, just so we can get farther reach to potentially have them run into it. And then Diggs, you do not have Overwatch, so stay put. We're going to let them, whether that's right or wrong, we're going to let them come to us. Yeah. Mini boss, shmini boss. We're going to have to find a way to deal with them. So yeah, the triplets were like a triple pair of mini bosses, although they didn't hit that hard through Diggs's four levels of armor. So that's huge with Diggs having that armor. Imagine if I had him with that armor and then anti-crit also. People would really be hard pressed to hurt Diggs. That's when he truly becomes a tank. So I'm gonna have to relook at that based on what we've experienced. So let's skip our turn and get them running towards us. There's good old Green Fingers. Well, he's not good old. And here come all the saplings. Oh, we didn't get a chance to kill one of them. Oh, yes, we do.
It's on! One and done. Not bad.
Yeah, those saplings were a little more spread out. So it's like we got two groupings of saplings. And given how far they're running, we still have another turn before they get close to us, is the way it appears. Oh, now that one could reach us. And therefore, that one's going to be close. Join your friends. And that one would be able to reach us too. So we do have to take out some of these saplings from our current positions. I may bring Diggs up here to take care of that sapling. Have Bahamati come over here for that sapling. Or at least move to shoot that sapling. And then for another turn, keep Elvis with his mute assault on Overwatch. Or no, hit just his regular assault on Overwatch, so we can potentially hit multiple saplings as they come towards us. So the saplings are not the biggest worry that we have. It's all the others as they start moving closer to us that are the big concern that we're going to have. So Diggs, come up here. I think we're safe from Mr. Green Thumb, or whatever his calling card is. So Diggs, yeah, we're going to come up here and shoot at that 95% sapling. Okay, and you can move again. So I might just move you back down, just so if I need to sprint and run, I have no hindrance to that. I think now... In fact, I have no need to have you on the corner, so I'll probably move you, say, just a little farther back. And you'll still be close enough for a shotgun if it ends up being needed. So let's just move you back here. Balmati, let's have you go next, and we're going to take that single sapling out of the mix, and we're going to find a position in which you can get a nice shot, like right here. Now we got a crit kill, which is good, because the thing that I wanted to do with you is be able to reload, and we're going to do that right now.
I'm empty.
Elvis, we're not going to do a dang thing. We are not going to do a dang thing. Oh, I take that back. I just said we're going to do Overwatch against the approaching saplings. Temperance right now, since we're all at full levels, is not a big deal to not do yet. So let's switch weapons. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's reload, and then we'll set our assault, our Overwatch. That way, I'll still have the sniper weapon available. All right, we'll switch weapons and set the Overwatch. And we'll just kind of keep it here, thinking they might rush you, I guess.
I'll be on watch.
And this guy's playing really aggressive. Fortunately, the trees are what you would expect trees to be, and that is big and lumbering.
Got it.
All right, we're taking down the saplings. That's the nice thing about Overwatch. And then we still have the shotgun in our back pocket if we should need that.
I think you should run. What do you think? Too close for my comfort.
Warrior here.
Oh, he's moving us. That sucks. Forgot about that perk. Okay, at least the sapling couldn't reach us. And we now have a new turn. Well, I was kind of wanting to see about an armor eater shot. The assault rifle's gone, but we do have the potential. And the question is, I can probably come over here and get a really good shot, or maybe even over here on Green Fingers. The problem is, will he be close enough to flamethrow me coming up? There's a big question, but I would like to start either armor eating. Oh yeah, he's immune to acid, so this corrosive shot is not going to be any help. I gotta do the armor eater to get through some of that armor for us. So let's switch over to our other weapon, even though I really need to reload, just so I can see what a shot looks like for us. Hey, we'll see you, Avatar. Thanks for hanging out for as long as you did. I really do appreciate it. And let's switch over to the other weapon and see what kind of a shot we might be able to get. Only 45. Oh, we can get 65 from here with the sniper rifle, because that's a better angle. He's just in cover. So is it better for me to throw something to try and destroy his cover for somebody else? And I will still have to worry about the sapling. Balmati, so I kind of wanted to be able to get an armor eater on him. I don't like the idea of 65%, so maybe I have to have Diggs do, or Balmati. Balmati also has an armor eater shot. And then we have the loose wild card of a sapling right next to us, which isn't making my decisions easier, because if I forget about the sapling... Yeah, it's kind of frustrating when you get rage and then it's wasted on a sapling of all things. You know? Let's just check Balmati's shot, because she's up at height. And her weapon can also not reach that guy. Unless I can come down in a single move and get close enough with the weapon. I can move this far. And then also, hers is only a 65% shot. So I gotta do something to remove this cover. Okay, so guess what? It's non-destructible cover. So this guy has dug himself in well, and I do not know the range of his flamethrower. And I, quite honest, don't want to find out the range of his flamethrower. So I think for this particular turn, we kind of back off. Obviously, I back off and still shoot that sapling. But I don't try, and the trees are a little ways away from getting to us, but I'm worried about that flamethrower. I do not know at all, having not faced this guy, how far it can shoot. So does cover help at all? I don't know that it's really any farther away. And I'm gonna have 70% shot either way. I'm moving back. And taking a 70%er against the sapling. Okay, we got the kill. And we're slowly gaining back some rage also. So, Bamati, we really got to get to a place in time where we can... Well, hopefully he'll move to destructible cover coming up. Like, okay, there's not a lot of destructible cover. Well, some of the barrels are, though. So hopefully he'll choose destructible cover. Hopefully he won't be able to reach us. Diggs is also going to move back, because he has run and gun. Gun and run. Quick check. Does this guy... He can be knocked back. I put the ED on the wrong word. He can be knocked back. I put it on both that time. It's like a tongue twister for me. He can be knocked back. There. Knocked back. I've said it. I said it about every wrong way that one could. So you do have. So if he moves forward to get us a shot, guess what? We have sprint and shoot and knock back, you name it. That's probably the best way to deal with this guy. So that's what we're going to do. And I think I'm going to just move you over here so you're semi-close. Problem is, if he can move here, I'm hoping we're still going to be out of range. That's a little worrisome. Although Diggs should not burn. Diggs should also be immune to burning. So let's just keep Diggs over here. Yeah, the other play, if there wasn't this thing here, is I would have had Diggs make all his googly gobbledy noises and make the guy run towards him and have the other two on Overwatch to start hurting him. Although I would have preferred doing that after we removed some armor from him. That would have been my main preference. I don't want to even keep you up on the edge, Bamati. Because I can't Overwatch. Oh, man. Maybe I just keep you way back here, because all he has is that flamethrower, right? Oh, and sapling cedars. He can throw those things, too. He has an acid shot, though, so yeah. Oh, so it's an acid shot. Why do I think he has a flamethrower on his back? It makes it look like it's a flamethrower, and somehow I got that in my head. It's an acid shot. So Elvis is going to get shot with acid. There's no doubt about that now. Why was I thinking it was a So, Balmati, we're going to try and get you in cover. And I'm going to see if I can overwatch you against that one guy. Once again, I wish I could overwatch with a special shot, but oh, so be it. Let's hope he comes straight down the center pike for us and he runs far enough. Diggs, I'll still keep you there. And it's a shame you can't overwatch.
Make your move. I'll be waiting.
I am Bamari.
Alright, it doesn't, through all that armor, it doesn't do much, but he did double move. We're going to have our chance to apply shots to remove his armor. In fact, we can probably apply 2 shots to remove his armor. And then the Whisperers pretty soon are going to be able to be recharged to pull up some more saplings. So this is our time to try and do as much damage as we can, take off his armor. I can knock him down because we can't knock down these guys anyway. So that's a potential play also. It just gets Diggs horribly close to these guys. And they're, based on how far they ran, they would be in barrel range after this. So maybe if I can avoid knocking him down. Okay, Mr. Greenfingers, you got a lot coming up against you. Let's find out. The knockdown, is he close enough for... No, I would have to be a double move and you'd be standing out in the open against the big Whisperers. So let's take our shots to remove his armor first. Bamati. I can do a reload on you and shoot him. It may not be perfect range, so if I may opt for lesser damage with the Warfer if it ends up giving me a better percent shot, but I'm going to still reload the silent gun. And then we also have your stone skin, so if the trees get a lot closer, you're going to be putting on stone skin and running in there against them also. Applying whatever else we can against the trees. So let's reload.
Need bullets.
Yeah, the only reason I'm not thinking about doing the barrel yet is because he's immune to fire. So I don't think the barrel really hurts him that much. If he would get knocked down and stay there after we strip some armor, then the barrels will be more effective. And we'll be able to shoot. And then if... I'm just worried about these guys getting digs. The only good thing is he's immune to knockback. So hopefully he stays standing so I can run him out of the way. I'm thinking the barrel is in our turn next time is what I'm thinking. That's what I guess that's what I'm hoping. So Bamati, what is your shot right now? Not good enough. Let's take a look. Is he behind? He's behind cover. Doggone that guy. That doesn't look like cover, but doggone it, he's behind cover. Well, I think I'm still switching to the Warfer now and try to get a bounce shot over to him. Oh, man. What the heck kind of cover is he in? Oh, wait. I saw something down here that came back on green figures. I want to see if it's a high enough percentage shot. Okay, 80%. I'm willing on an 80% shot to try my armor eater. I will do that. So let's switch over to the armor eater shot. And fire away, Balmati. Be true. We need this. Okay. He's feeling a little better without that armor. Elvis, your turn to remove some armor now too. Once again, you're going to have to reload. And we'll do it with the assault weapon. And you're going to have one heck of a 65% shot coming up for yourself, unfortunately. So let's just do what we... oh, it's even worse, 52%. Oh, well. I really am... guess what? I can't afford to use the knockdown shot. So here we go. We're just going to take it and hope we hit. The other option is to move him out of the way. Let's go before I take this shot. Let's get over to Diggs. Make sure he can knock him down in the position he's in. And let's just do the knockback and see what it does, or shows that it will do. Stuns for a turn and does some damage. We're going to do it just because he's not immune to it. It's going to put Diggs as the target for the Whisperers, but since he cannot be knocked back himself, I'm hoping that he's still standing after the advance of the Whisperers so I can run him out of the way and then blow up this barrel. That's my immediate plan. So before we do that, I'll do a Hail Mary. You know what? No, I won't. I would rather put out an Overwatch shot with Elvis. Except, you know who's going to be in the way. Diggs. Well, maybe I put an Overwatch in case some of them run wide around the barrel. Well, we'll see. I'm going to have Diggs go first, because it's only a 50% shot. I don't think I'm giving up much. Okay, we got him and his acid shot out of the way. And then Diggs is far enough over, I think, to make this worthwhile. Let's do the Overwatch. Against the trees coming towards us, and we'll do it right there. They're going to surround Diggs. So I guess the way Overwatch works here, I don't have to worry about shooting Diggs. I'm going to assume they're going to go for Diggs. And so I'm going to surround the Overwatch around these Whisperers and hopefully get 3 shots off, because we have the ammo against them. That's the way I'm going to. That's what I'm going to play for.
Cover you.
Uh-oh, they're pulling up saplings this turn. Oh, they might be able to reach us. That would be bad for Diggs. Not if I want to blow these things up. And I'm going to waste all my Overwatch on the saplings, but then the trees aren't going to move either, will they? So I'll get rid of 4 out of the 6 saplings. Hopefully. Okay, no, I will not. So there's no barrel exploding here till we get rid of that sapling. We're going to have a shotgun shot. Potentially with Diggs, if we can get rid of that 1 sapling. This is not going as planned. Ladies and gentlemen.
I think I got him. Go, Elvis! Bullseye. Taught you how to do that. Don't forget.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea for when they do advance, to make them go through acid in addition to everything else, because the acid will get the Whisperers. But since they're not moving this turn... Oh, not another... Okay, good. That was a double move. Okay, so this is not cool. This is a challenge. And I have to figure this out. The main part of what we've got to do here is free Diggs. And there's only... Because of our Overwatch shot, there's really only 3 saplings. Means Green Fingers is going to rise next turn. Doggone it. Bamari. What is your shot on? I got to see what a shot potential is against one of the saplings. Namely... Oh, that one. The close one's in the way. I want you to shoot at the other one. So I got to switch weapons. And switch targets. Okay, so it's 100% shot. We free Diggs up right here now. Diggs is free. I'm kind of almost thinking with Diggs, baby. Well, you know, but there's that thing in the way. The forklift in the way kind of makes it challenging, but I can get a shotgun shot out there. The good news is, okay, Elvis, you are empty on ammo, so we got the saplings to worry about, unfortunately. So I reload. You can take out one. Balmati has nothing, so I rather than doing a shotgun like I would prefer to do against Diggs. Well, the other thing I could do is I could throw a grenade and take these two out that way. One of the heavy frag grenades. Right? Let's go find the explosion radius of those grenades and get a feel for that first. Okay, so I don't have to center it on Diggs. Oh, look at what I can do. Oh, except triple damage. Elvis would have to move first. But I can pick up all these three without hurting Diggs. Then I can run Diggs up and get a shotgun blast on the Whisperers all together. And that would take care of the saplings. It means Greenfingers rises up being able to do something against us. But oh well, the Whispers, it's going to be a great opportunity to do some potential big damage against the Whisperers, and I have sprint and shoot. So Elvis, let's move you away. So I'm thinking, we got green fingers, so I think if I move you here, you should still be able to throw your grenade right where I need it over here. You'll have a sense of cover against green fingers. I'd move you here, but you'd be easily flanked, so I guess I'll just take half cover. That's going to be harder for him to flank us with. And I'm moving you here, Elvis. That's what we need, and I should be able to still line it up just like this, so Diggs does not get hurt, the saplings both die, and green figures, even him, he takes some more damage.
Check this out! Oh, wow. See that? Get it done!
Yeah, I saw that, and I thought it was amazingly awesome. Now, Diggs, let's switch your weapons. You know, I can get the double 100%, but I'm wondering if I use dash, if I can manage to pick up the triple 100%. Let's just do it and check it out. I know we gotta take out and finish Mr. Greenfingers, but oh my lord, I can't pass this up. And it looks like we'd be able to pick them all up according to this. If I come right here, that should be triple 100%, and the crit chance will go up. And Diggs may take a world of hurt. We're going to hope that his armor holds up and helps protect him against the strong arms of the Whisperers. I know, I just want that awesome shotgun shot. That's selfish me talking. Because a crit's not going to kill him here. Maybe you're right. Do we play it safe and just throw another grenade on Mr. Greenfingers? I was hoping for a nice, fun, dramatic thing, but the thing is, if I back off, they're still going to have to run next to that barrel, and we'll still get some fun that way. And unfortunately, this sloggy stuff he's behind can't be destroyed, so let's pull some of us back knowing I do not want to sprint and shoot anymore. So if I just move us here, I can throw another big old grenade on Mr. Greenfingers and just wear him down that way. And then the trees should run for us because they have nothing else they can do. And then we cross our fingers one more time that they all stay within barrel range and we can do massive hurt that way. And then they still stay together like they are, so we can do massive shotgun hurt. So yeah, thanks for the dose of common sense here, Nightmare. I appreciate it. And let's come right here. Kablooey. And I'm going to use a more powerful grenade just because this guy's a dangerous green fingers guy. And I can hurt him. It doesn't look like it does a lot, unfortunately. And in the big scope of thing, it brings him down only to what? It does 75. He blocks 30, so it's going to do another 45. He's going to be down to 110. But I like that number for health a lot better than anything else, so I am going to spend this super frag grenade. I'd throw acid, I'd throw napalm, but they wouldn't hurt him. I'd throw a sapling to hold him in place, but he's immune to all that, so that's the only way I can guarantee to hurt him. Come on, Whisperers. We're waiting for you. Stop! Oh, I think they're out of range of the barrel. But I think they're in range of digs. Yeah, I don't know if they're all... And this green fingers did not move. Well, it's not a great chance to hit green fingers, but I think now is the time to do the shotgun shot. Now has got to be considered the time. Yeah, Elvis could make another barrel if we needed to also. I'm still going to do the shotgun shot with digs, because either way, I'm going to do a shotgun shot, and if I do another barrel and it explodes at the back end of these group, I don't think it's any bit of a problem for digs to be standing over here. So this is what I'm going to do. I've been wanting to shoot this shotgun and I've held off long enough. I can't hold off any longer. It's as if I'm seeing something shiny out in the field that I got to pick up. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. It is a thing of beauty. And we took green fingers out. We got crit hits galore. Guess what we did get to do again with digs? And guess what we get to finish off with Diggs? Oh, he's enraged. Diggs will not be allowed to finish this one off. Diggs can take a seat. We will have somebody else finish this off. In fact, Bahmadi, I think just shooting that barrel might be enough to finish it off. What do you think? Let's take the Werfer and see about shooting a barrel. Oh, does it not set it off? It looks like it rebounds off of it. Oh, man. So this isn't enough. So, well, I can stand here and I can reload the other weapon. We still got both our actions. So let's go back to the other weapon. Let's reload. And if you can't get the shot, we got Elvis who can maneuver and get the shot. Oh, guess what? It's one thing out of the way. Though we will not explode the guy. Looks like I can kill him straight up this way. I was just going for a dramatic effect to end it. Alright. So we got a super metapod, which I wish I could use right at this moment. Although, did we take a whole heck of a lot of hurt? Diggs took a little hurt. So let's go see what the next wave is going to be before we leave the arena.
Are they
Okay, here are the robots I was counting on facing. So we got their pictures, but we don't really totally get to see what the robots are. So this is for the Gauntlet Trophy and a chance to meet up with the big guy that we're waiting to meet up with. So let's see about equipping our party. And we still got full kilowatts. We're up to 60 rage there. Don't need any healing there. Diggs is back to full health and full rage. So let's try to make great use of his rage. Hopefully we can get some of these robots. In fact, I'm almost tempted to try to get a great... Let them group up if we could somehow finagle that. Maybe we play the come to me perk and see if they do indeed come to him. So we can shotgun them. And then Bamati. So we're full health, almost full rage. I think we're ready to face this final round. However, guess what, guys? It's kind of late. It's kind of late. I think we got to call it right here and do the finale round next time. I hate ending it like this. I was hoping we'd get through the whole arena, but me and my chatter, we didn't manage to make it happen. So we're going to end it right here. And what... Excuse me, I got a little sidetracked there. So we're going to end it right here and continue on with the final round next stream. And that'll be on Wednesday coming up. I hope you enjoyed all the battle. It's kind of fun just to not worry about moving around, finding things, looking for stuff, and just fight. Well, we got one more of those ahead of us coming up. And that'll at least get us off on a good shooty foot to get going. We're going to find out where we got to go for our reward and have our little meet and greet and see if we can get that little card we need to gain access to the factory, etc., etc. So we're getting there. We're starting to get there. I want to thank you all for comments and joining in, and hope you enjoyed those shotgun shots to make it worth sticking with the playthrough as far as y'all did. Thank you so much. And yeah, Patrick, thanks a lot. Nightmare, thanks for your contribution. And then we had some other people that had to dip out early also. Thank you to everybody. I'll thank you now in case you come back to finish off the episode. And we're going to call it right now. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time.